Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Golding back again. So I am going to be working on um, page 4 in your packet, and it's problem number 1. So at the top of the page, and I'm going to come over here. That problem looks like this. I think you can see it. So rather than do it on graph paper, I'm going to go back to the Desmos.com, which I think is a really cool resource. And so if you do this problem at home on Desmos, just write it in there that you use Desmos with me. If you don't have access to Desmos, then just kind of follow along on your paper. No big deal. I'm going to see if I can move my head. I don't know if I can do that. Can I move my head? Let's see. What does this button do? Oh, flipped it around. Oh, that makes me big. I wonder if I can move this. Well, it looks like my head might be in the way, so I'm going to close it. Okay. I think you can still hear me though. So if you're in Desmos, and one easy way to do values on here to graph on the coordinate plane is to click this plus sign up here in the upper left hand corner, and you're going to go to table. And for this one, we're just going to put these in x's and y's. Remember, the x values come first in an ordered pair. So 1 and then 2 is the first one. Then I have the next one is 3 and then -4. I'm just typing them in as I go. Then I have -5, -2, and then that's supposed to be a 2, isn't it? -2, yep. Notice it's putting points as I go. 0, and then 2.5. 2, I don't know, I think I can put 1 over 2. No, that's 21 halves. That's different, right? 2 space 1 divided by 2. That worked. I could have also probably put 2.5, right? Was that a negative? Nope, it's positive. Okay, so then 50-50. What are your chances of getting the coronavirus? 50-50. No, I don't think so. I don't think your chances are actually that high, are they? I don't know. Better stay inside. That's what we're doing. It's pretty boring. It's so boring, in fact, that Mrs. Golding has resorted to making math videos, and my children are the guinea pigs. They have to test them out for me, and boy, they say, Mom, it's not fair being quarantined with a math teacher. So the moment that you think you have it bad, you know, realize you could be quarantined with a math teacher that makes you do all these weird things. Does that say -5/4? Is that the same as -1 and 1/4? Yeah. And then 1/2, right? This is kind of a nice way to be able to plug these. It's such a good tool. Now, you should be able to graph, on paper, because that's a good skill to be able to have, and you're going to need to use that in life. But this tool right here is going to be able to help you from here on out, 7th grade and beyond. You're going to just do a ton of graphing. And so if you use this free tool, it's also an app that you can put on your phone. So I would highly recommend it. Okay, I've got all these points. So the question really said, how do the points influence your choice of scale for the axes? So you can see, putting them on here, you didn't have to decide how much each one of these little spaces was worth. But if you did, you'd have to kind of decide, are you going to count by 2s? Are you going to count by 3s? And so on. But this is kind of a really nice way to do it. Take a look at it a little closer and see what you think. You can zoom in, zoom, 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 and zoom in and see where those points really are. So, all right, have fun playing with Desmos.